Today, the World Health Organization officially announced that this is a global pandemic.
Breaking news tonight on several fronts on the coronavirus pandemic. States and cities taking drastic measures to enforce social distancing. New York's governor banning gatherings over 500 people. California banning events of 250 or more.
And as we continue to hear about those suspensions and cancellations today, even more as the sports world rocked by the coronavirus, the NCAA canceling the March Madness tournament.
Major League Baseball will, in fact, suspend all operations indefinitely. Of course, a lot of questions.
The NBA season following tonight's action has officially been suspended for the time being.
Well, this pandemic has created all sorts of challenges. What do you do when you build tailgate games and there are no sporting events? Well, you pivot. That's exactly what our next guest did. Joining us now are the co-founders of Stand Up Stations and Toss Up Events. Welcome, Alex and Kelsey Carroll. Thank you.
Over the past 3 years, my wife and I started Toss Up Events and have been building the business one brick at a time, or I should say one event at a time. We literally put our blood, sweat, and tears into building the business. And on March 11th, it all stopped. Everything stopped. All of our events were canceled. We furloughed all of our employees, and it was devastating.
And then suddenly you come up with this remarkable idea to pivot your business to sanitizing stations. How did that come about?
Well, we knew when events did eventually come back, and they will, that safety equipment like hand sanitizer stations would be critical. And so we thought, how could we use our people, our vendors, our relationships to contribute something to these venues? And so we came up with customizable hand sanitizer stations that businesses and brands could put their logo on, comes with the dispenser, and that's how we did it.
It's only in America that within a couple days, we were able to pivot, come up with a product that would fit the marketplace, which is hand sanitizer stations, using the same vendors, being able to bring our employees back. And so within 2 or 3 days, we were able to bring back all 13 people. And then our manufacturer out of Quinlan, Texas was able to bring back 9 people. You know, American jobs are making it here. There's a need for it, and we're just focusing on bringing people back to work safely.
I think it's really helped us during this time of uncertainty that we could stop looking down at our own situation and be so sad and look outside of ourselves. I think that's just like a good way to look at this, is like giving us something positive to think about and work toward.
You went from being fearful and stressed out, filled with anxiety, to now killing it in this new space. So what is your message to all those people watching who may have ideas, they want to get started, but they're stuck? Any words of positivity, hope, advice?
We sat on the couch, watched Netflix, and felt sorry for ourselves for a couple days, a lot of tears. And I would say my message is get off the couch, stand up, get out, and find a way to get your employees back. Work hard, put one foot in front of the other, be faithful every day. And that's what we did, and it's just been so rewarding.
You know, with everything being shut down and, you know, having 2 little kids at home, like, it's hard being able to balance everything and be present with them, but also put our best foot forward for this. So it's definitely a sacrifice, but just thinking about how many people that we can employ and are impacted by it, like, makes it all worth it. We're doing a service for these small businesses and for these restaurants and stores. It's really hard to find the hand sanitizer and safety equipment now, and so we're helping them put that all together quickly, and then they're able to give that to their customers and their employees to help them feel safe when they return to work.
I think the core of what we're doing right now, what's really fun and really exhilarating and rewarding, we feel like it's a part of God's plan, is being able to bring people back to work. As we're successful, other businesses are successful. This just shows you that we're not in control. We can hold things as tightly as possible, but like God's in control. We're just on this little earth for like a speck of time. So there's no reason, like, don't be anxious about tomorrow. All you can do is be faithful and work hard every day.
Look out into your community, see if there's a need, see how you can use what you have now and what you know to contribute something positive.